Hello guys, how are you? In this video, we are going to see how with a little bit of CSS we can apply zoom to an image as you can see on the screen. It's something that a premium student has asked me for. Hello Raul, here you go. And we are going to see how it is done. Well, to do it, you will see that with a little bit of CSS, you can do things like that. The first thing I'm going to do is simply create a post, a page. And I am going to create an image. And with a little bit of CSS, we will see how it is done. I am going to put just a CSS image here, and here I will add an image. You add it. Normally, I am going to do it. I already have it prepared here. So, let's get to it. These are a series of shortcuts that I have collected over time. You will add it normally, but notice that I already have my image. As if you had added it, and if I publish, well, I simply haven't now. Nothing special has been done. You may have seen that things have come out. They are rare there. They are simply shortcuts for testing. And here I have my image. What happens? That this image, as you can see, I hover over it and it does nothing. Well, let's apply this CSS. The first thing I'm going to do is come here to text. Whenever I want to add CSS classes, etc., I come to text. And here the only thing I'm going to do is just tell you that this is from a class. And the class will be called Zoom, for instance. Perfect. I click on refresh and you will see that for now, everything remains the same. And here the image does nothing. Now I'm going to customize. I click here and I click on additional CSS. And here we are going to apply a bit of CSS so that this zooms. The first thing I'm going to tell you is to call the class that I have previously created. Remember that we have created a class called zoom. So here I put the zoom point, I open and close braces, and here I'm going to say, I want it to zoom. How do I do it? So I put transform, colon, and here we specify that we want to scale it. And here, I am going to tell you that I want to scale it to 1.5. And I am going to close the order. Do you see? It has scaled for me, but I don't want it to scale now. I want it to scale when I hover the mouse over it. So here I just put 2 points over. In that way, if I now place it on top, notice how it scales. It doesn't do it the same way yet. Here it goes from one state to another without going through intermediate states. On the other hand, in the test we have, it is much smoother because it gradually does the transition from one to the other. How do we do it? Well, look, it's very easy. Here I have put this order for when the mouse hovers over it. But I am going to tell you when the mouse is not hovering. I am going to put zoom here. And here the only thing I'm going to tell you is that I want you to make a transition of transformation. And that lasts as long as we want. For example, half a second, so 0. 5 seconds, and I give it a semicolon to close. So now it will transition from one state to another in 0. 5 seconds. Look at how he does it much better. If instead of me here, if I tell you 3 seconds, you will see that it is much slower. So here, or for example, I'm going to put 0, 2, which is the one I had in the example. So this way you can zoom, you don't need JavaScript or anything. To make these simple things. As you can see, it can help us do different things that we want for our website. I hope you like it and that it has been useful to you. And we'll see you in the next video. See you later.